Hi, and welcome to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Dave, and I work in financial services. And these videos are a mixture and journey towards financial freedom, financial products, and financial well-being. So let's get into this latest video. Now, this latest video is somewhat different to normal. It's about a recent survey published by MAPS during the start of November 2022. Now, MAPS is the Money and Pension Service, and they've just done a survey ahead of the latest Talk Money Week, which is taking place now. Now, MAPS, as they're known, is a government-approved body making up the old Money Advice Service, PensionWise, and the Pensions Advisory Service. And their aim is to provide free and impartial guidance advice across debt, personal finance, and pensions to promote greater financial awareness in the UK. Now, the results of this survey were quite startling and personally alarming, as it shows a large portion of people in the UK have no savings or very limited savings at all. A quick overview of the facts and figures of the findings. As we said, it was done recently and 3,000 people were polled and questioned. It found out 17% or 1 in 6 people have no savings at all whatsoever. A further 5%, 1 in 20, have a total of between £50 and £100 in savings, and a further 4%, 1 in 25, have managed to save the grand amount of between £50 and £100 in total. Which means, based upon that small snapshot of people, 26% of people in the UK have less than £100 in savings, which is quite alarming when you consider the average UK salary to be around £28,000 each year. Also, as part of their question, it was discovered that 79% of people are using some kind of credit to meet day-to-day costs and living expenses. And out of these people, 43%, so 2 in 5, are worried about how much they owe in credit, and a further 35% are worried or distressed about the number of different products they have in place to cover so-called day-to-day expenses. Now, another frightening statistic as part of the survey is 81% of people surveyed were unwilling to discuss their financial situation to an outside third party or friends, mainly due to some kind of stigma we have in the UK to discuss personal finance. It was found that 21% are afraid on how they will be judged by others, 19% because some kind of fear, or being afraid to ask for help, and 17% see it as some kind of embarrassment to speak or approach other people. What can we do as an individual to improve these figures or make our situation better? First of all, make a decision today to get involved with your finance. Learn about financial products and how they work, whether it be around budgeting, where you're spending your money, debt advice, workplace pensions, etc. There is tons of free information out there, such as the moneyhelper.org.uk website, government approved, which will cover all aspects of basic financial awareness. It is an excellent starting point as part of your journey in future. Make a decision to budget, whether it's your income or where your expenditure goes. You'll be surprised at what you spend your money on, whether it's lunches for work, coffees every day, socialising, clothes, holidays, travel or commuting, or your biggest expense being your rent or mortgage. Get out of the habit of living paycheck to paycheck. Learn to pay yourself first as soon as you get paid. And then number 3, make it a goal to set aside some kind of emergency account in a separate bank account or building society which will not access unless for a specific emergency and no other reason. This will alleviate any undue stress or anxiety placed on you by not having any savings in place. Now, it may seem bewildering at first, as we may be living paycheck to paycheck, but it may be a small amount, such as £50, £100, and then grow it to a more substantial level. It could be £500, it could be £1,000, it could be 1 month's salary. It will create great peace of mind. So if any undue circumstance does arise, such as a car breakdown, home improvement, repair, it can be met without the need to resist to some kind of borrowing or bank loan on ever increasing interest rates, or it may well be you top of your existing credit card, or a worst case scenario, some kind of short payday loan which offers excessive rates of interest. Now, the world of personal finance or basic financial literacy shouldn't be considered alien to the vast majority of people. But unfortunately, we don't teach the subject basics in schools. Okay, it amazes me the number of people I speak to on a day-to-day job about certain areas of finance, how little people know about a specific subject. So I can count that on a daily basis through my current employment. We are told as individuals to get qualifications, good grades, good job, and everything will be okay. And if you're lucky enough, you can retire in your 60s if you make adequate pension provisions. But unfortunately, we all live in a Western society where we're all trying to keep up with the Joneses. And a lot of people out there are giving a very good impression of looking rich. We have had a decade of cheap debt, of low interest rates, okay, which has consolidated a consumer spending boom. Unfortunately, in 2022, it's come home to roost. As we've found out, we're now in a cost of living crisis. This will only get worse as bank rates and mortgage rates have recently been increased, and they will continue to do so for the coming months until record levels of inflation can be managed and reduced and brought back to a normal 2% target rate, which the Bank of England is aiming for. Okay, so take an interest in your finances. Make a decision to take these simple steps, and it may be the best decision you make towards creating a better financial future for you, your family. You owe it to yourself. Remember, if you like the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you again in the next video.